ॐ ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ ॐ सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयादितरतश्च अर्थेष्वभिघ्नस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदाय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं समस्तदेवताभ्यो नमः ऋषिभ्यो नमः मुनिभ्यो नमः गुरुभ्यो नमः ब्राह्मणेभ्यो नमः आचार्येभ्यो नमः भक्तेभ्यो साधुभ्यो साधकेभ्यो तीर्थेभ्यो क्षेत्रेभ्यो नदीनदेभ्यो नमः शास्त्रेभ्यो नमः परब्रह्मणे महाविष्णवे ब्रह्मणे सनकादिमुनिभ्यो नारदाय वेदव्यासाय शुकब्रह्मर्षये सूतमहामुने शौनकादृषिभ्यो अत्र्यादृषिभ्यो प्रह्लादादिभक्तजनेभ्यो आदित्यादिनवग्रहदेवताभ्यो दशदिक्पालेभ्यो नमः ॐ समस्त श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण आचार्येभ्यो नमः समस्त गुरूणां देवतानां परब्रह्मणः श्रुतिमातुः अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्तब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव सिद्ध्यर्थं पुराण इतिहासोक्तभगवद्भागवतदर्शनप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकसंस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थानपुनर्जागरणविश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं तत्कृते कङ्कणबद्धसमस्तसाधकभक्तसेवक उपासकानां च समस्त शक्तीनां साधनानां संपदानां अनुकूल्यतानाम् अवाप्ति द्वारा विघ्न शत्रु निर्मूलन द्वारा तत् अति उत्कृष्ट धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये दिग्विजय प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण शास्त्रस्य दशमस्कन्धस्य द्वादशस्कन्धस्य पारायणमध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे आदौ दशमस्कन्धस्य पारायणमध्ययनम् Hari Om friends, let us first of all salute to Parabrahma Paramatma, Shruti Mata, all the Rishi Muni Guru Devata Parampara, especially our Bhagavata Acharyas, Bhagavata Avataras, Bhagavata Gurus, Bhagavata Rishi Muni, Bhagavata Bhakta, and also must salute our own Gotra Rishi to whom we belong, and also the Gurus who are guiding us in every of lives in our spiritual endeavors and evolutions. Life is looks to be very big, but then when it ends, we don't know. For some people, life is so big because of various in between tragedies, and all are only because of mismanagement. Management of life lies only in one thing called as Jnanam. And Jnanam nobody can give us other than our Shastras. Shastras can never be understood by us unless we listen from the Guru. And we will never go and learn from a Guru if we don't have Shraddha in the Guru, if we don't have Bhakti in the Guru. Is it not? That is why in all our Shastras, our Gurus, Acharyas, not for their sake, but for our sake, are told to be considered as the Daiva Swarupa. Why? So that in that unconditional manner, systematically, from those God-like gurus, we listen to Shastra. That Shastra alone can tell us or give us the jnanam which helps us in rightly managing our life. And what for the life is managed? Should be managed as only for four things, or let us say five things. Five things only with which or for which the life has to be managed. Be careful about it. First and foremost, our own health, and we have to stand on our own feet. Every animal does so. Is it not? They are given whatever required by the Lord already for them to stand on their own feet for their entire lives survival. How do you do that? The parents, elders, to the schools, colleges, we study, we get into the jobs, we get our livelihood. That is the livelihood way of depending on ourselves. And regarding all other requirements also, except few things for which we need definitely others' help, we have to make maximum depending on ourselves. Else क्या होता है ना, when you depend on others, suddenly that person goes away or anything happens or the quarrel happens with that person, we cannot take it. Is it not? That is how first thing is learn to be independent throughout life. Doesn't mean don't be with anybody at all. That's what we are coming to the second point. Once we have learned to stand on our feet, first thing, management of life is. Second is, we are in this world sent by so many people around us, very close to us. Some are the Rakta Sambandhika, some are the Bandhu Varga, some are the Mitra Varga, some are they are with us in our offices. These are the people. We are not related all 800 crores of people. Some people we are related, like a doodh wala, chai wala, hotel wala, bus wala, tax. Although the temporary, that's not big deal. But the close 4 5 things which I told you, the colleagues, the friends, the relatives, our own blood relations. In that mainly the wife and husband, parents and children, brothers and sisters. Then come the in-laws and all. Now, why all these relations are given by the Lord? What we have to do with them? We should never have any doubt regarding this. These all have come in our life only by Runa Anubandha. As long as Runa is there, how much ever you struggle, you can never be separate. Once the Runa Anubandha is over, how much ever you are close, try to close, you cannot be. Either physically one may die and go, or the people fight and live with each other. Something happens that they get separate. Clear? So main point told is we are here together for Runa Anubandha. Clear? Then what to do during that time? How that Runa has to be cleared? Only one thing. Please catch this point. Only one. What dharma I have and towards them? What duty I have towards them? As a wife, what are my duties? That I have to do. As a husband, what are my duties? I have to do. Any expectations extra? If other person gives, you receive. It is your punya phala. But any extra expectation you do, then first you develop the attachment for fulfilling those expectations. When they are not fulfilled, then we start hating. Then the raga, dvesha become a disorder of the life. So to anybody, to your parents, your dharma क्या है उसको करो. उसे ज़्यादा नहीं कुछ मांगना. What are your children? Toward the children, what is your dharma? Do that. More than that, nothing. Your own relatives, your own friends. So if we can maturely understand what exactly is my contribution to them through dharma, more than dharma, it is again your love to give them. If you can do it. बट मिनिमम धर्म का करना. धर्म मतलब देने का होता है, करने को होता है, मांगने का नहीं होता. Second point is clear. First is I am here to maintain, manage myself. Dependent नहीं होना. Psychologically, emotionally तो होना ही नहीं. ज़्यादा. In human beings, we have just come out of animals. Therefore, we still have the mind and emotions. चलेगा. But this should not overpower the other things. What are the other things we are talking now? The second thing is we talked about the dharma. First is self-management. Second is dharma. Third is what? See, it should not be our next lives better than this. In comforts, is it not? In good health, good atmosphere, conducive things, we should have better than this. And the only thing which makes us get the better things in life are two. One is the upasanas, second is punya karmas. So the time which you are given leisurely by the Lord, the resources like money which we have, let us use them in doing the punya karmas, the charities to the people. Feed the poor, then you will get the food next life. Give a good clothing to the some people, whatever you can afford. You will get it again next life without problem. Like that, so many ways we can keep on doing the punya karma. Even a word of consolation, a word of directing their mind towards the Lord, a word of encouragement, all of them where we are not expecting any profit, nor it is our dharma, or it is not necessary our dharma, they are called the punya karma. The more punya we do with the resources we have, the better would be our coming life. We have to plan in this life only for the coming life. So, is it clear? First one, self dependent, not depending on others. If we depend on others, one, they will insult us because we are depending, they don't have value for us. Second, when they leave, we cannot sustain again. Clear? First one is very clear. In that, everything has come, all wherever, whatever required for you to manage yourself. Second one, we have said in few words, but we said the complete thing. So every relation around me have some runa given to me. I have to clear it by doing my dharma. A part of expressing that dharma is prema. When that dharma prema goes beyond the limit of expectation, demand to expect, it becomes attachment. राग हमारे फैमिली में किसी के साथ में थोड़ा भी प्रेम कम नहीं होना और थोड़ा भी राग द्वेष नहीं होना. Can we try to reach to that level of our inner maturity? First, we have to know. Then we keep on practicing. Then we master the art of managing ourselves, managing our own entire lives. Three things are over. Now, two more are there. What is that? First of all, we have to ask the question: Who am I? Where am I heading towards? Again, Shastra alone tells. Shastra only tells me how I have to manage myself. Shastra alone tells me what are my dharmas towards all my friends, relatives, family members, etc. Society also. Shastra alone tells me what accounts as the punya karma. Then the Shastra only tells. This is more important than anything about what is the goal of every one of us. Before that, who are we? Simple Vedantic things in a precise manner we discuss. We are a jiva bound by the upadhi right now. We have to realize our essential, unlimited, infinite self by detaching ourselves from all the upadhi तादात्म्य. कैच पुट करो इस बात को. చెప్పండి నా క్లాస్లోనా ఏమైనా అవసరమా చెప్పు. నేను వస్తున్నాను గంట తర్వాత. ఐ విల్ కమ్ ఆఫ్టర్ 1 hour. హ్మ్. హ్మ్. Mhm. So, Mm. Mm. It is the expression of the Lord, jnana expression of the Lord, called as Shastras, which alone can indicate to us. First, they say you are bound because we are experiencing the limitations. We are experiencing the dukkhas continuously, frustrations continuously, disappointments, rejections. Yeah. How can all of them are coming to us? Only because we are living a life of Jiva. Who is a Jiva? A conditioned expression through our own Dehendriya Mana Buddhi Upadhi. To this Jiva in his journey of many lives. What he has to aim at is withdrawing from his own Upadhi Tadatmya and establishing his own real self. Till that time, there is no mukti. After that, there is no bandhan. Therefore, till getting this mukti, only for the sake of this mukti as the goal, we have to keep on conducting in every life. Like the people know, outside they lovingly talk, but by inside chori chori chupe chupe rehte hain. Very sweetly they talk outside, but inside very not good. Same trait, we have to use it for positively. Outside, you stand on your feet. Outside, you fulfill your dharma. Outside, you do the punya. Ye sab badya. But heart in heart, everyone must clearly understand and accept that I am bound because I am a jiva now. As a jiva, I am bound because of my own upadhis. And as long as this bondage or attachment is upadhis there, I'll be bound with all miseries, one after the life, million lives. Kalpa koti shatairapi. Therefore, only way for liberation to any jiva, for even a highly evolved Mahatma or an ant, a grass blade, even that also is evolving. For anyone, every one of them, the evolution completes in, the liberation happens in only in knowing the self. Pakka ho jaओगे. We may not know any detail of it right now. We never try to study Shastras, Upanishads and all. Life पूरा हम ऐसे ही फंसते ही चले गए लोगों के बस में. We are caught up in the people, we are caught up in the things, we are caught up in our attachments, our own egos, our own whims, our own fancies, our own likes, dislikes. We are the guru of the whole world. We don't have anybody guru. हम किसी गुरु मानते ही नहीं, अपन ही गुरु है सबके. Then how will you know all these things? Therefore, it takes time. But heart in heart, keep that in mind. Ki my evolution will end in recognizing myself, my bondages will end in experiencing myself. Keep on entertaining that thought. Therefore, Shastra only tells again the method for that. The two methods given to us by the Shastras are one is Bhakti Marga, second is Dhyana Marga. For these two, the other two margas help. One is Karma Yoga Marga, again, wherein we are bindas living in the world, doing what we have to do without any expectation, in the interest of all. This bhavana of yajna, along with the understanding of karma to be karma yoga, purifies our heart. Rather, should purify our heart. Purity of heart is no raga, no dvesha. The second thing of yoga sadhana, of yamaniyamadi, it helps us in curbing the senses, the mind, which are virulent, which are powerful, which is left to themselves, create such a havoc that we can never balance our lives. With the help of these two, little done, the other two sadhanas, the bhakti. See, that true bhakti is not only in doing the upasanas, pujas, that is okay. But you have to study Bhakti Shastras, you have to see the life stories of the Bhagavatas, how their entire Deha, Indriya, Mano, Buddhi, like Gopikas we are studying nowadays, have totally surrendered in devotion to their Paramatma. That learning is bhakti, not going only to temples, not only doing some of the pujas or some upasana. That is every common Indian Hindu does it. But by that easy coming out of bondage, is his problems ending? He is able to contact himself with the Lord. कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा. Though that's not sufficient. But through them, what our elders aimed at, why they gave all those practices for us are through them and through again listening to the Bhakti Kathas, Bhagavata Kathas, then Bhagavad Guna Gana Ityadi. We have to go on knowing the glory of Lord in Himself and in creating world and His contribution to our life. With that, we have to develop our devotion. See, when do we love someone? We love someone because they give something to us. It may be love, it may be service and all. Hare Baba, no. You love someone, if somebody gives you something, then who is that body is given to us by? Is it not by the Lord? Like I respect, love my parents because they gave me birth. It is doubtless true. But we get stuck up there only. That my parents gave me the birth and they took care of me. Therefore, I will take care of them. I love them. But the love becomes attachment because they're not permanent. Who gave me the parents in every birth? I'm not born once. Thousands of times I'm born. In different yonis, of course. Every time I'm given parents, every time I'm given all the resources, the outer, the inner and all. कौन दे रहा है? भगवान दे रहे ना? Then how much we have to have devotion for him? First devotion उनको होना चाहिए. Do you remember that Natani wala story? I am very happy. First time my mother-in-law gave me the nose ring. Natani कहते हैं उसको हिंदी में. She told that Bahu to everyone. My mother-in-law first time gave me the Natani. Telling that she went to her own Guru or Mahatma. She said, Guru Maharaj, my mother-in-law gave me this. I'm so happy. He said, very good, enjoy. Thank her. But then you are thanking the mother-in-law who gave you the nose ring. But have you ever thanked the Lord who gave you the nose? नहीं तो कहाँ रखोगे हो? We love somebody who gave us the bangles. But do you know who gave the hand to us to wear them? The Lord. Do you understand it? This is what is not taught in our education system or at our family level. This is a basic thing which is called Sanatana Dharma. That is why anything in our life, don't you do with Bhagwan's worship first. Everything Bhagavad, because it's Krutajnata to him, because he is the giver of the Panchamahabhuta Srushti. He is the giver of sun, moon, star, rivers, oceans. He is the giver of the atmospheres, weathers, the khana, sabji, chawal. सब वही दे रहे हमको. First we have to have devotion to him. Then he told that I only am coming into your life in the form of these people. Do your duty towards them and be free from your runanubandhu. What we do, we take what he gave and we get attached with them and we forget them. And these fellows are not permanent because they're only runanubandha. Then when they go away, we are lost here and we never developed contact with our original God. Therefore we feel restless. मैं क्या करूं, मेरा क्या हो जाएगा? क्या हो जाएगा? बेवकूफ पहले से रखना था माइंड अपना भगवान के साथ. You see, who told you not to love or devote to the Lord while loving your own family members? You do that, you do this. They are not permanent. You are also not permanent. It's not necessary they will go. I also go. Therefore, actually, when we meet together, how are you? How are you to ask you? Then you have to ask me how are you. After the immediately, we have to discuss about the Lord, not any other personal attachments. Then we grow in attachment, we forget the Lord, then we suffer in life. And these creates all the tendencies, impression, vasanas. So क्या बन जाते? Then we blame the God. Why have you taken that person, this person? Why will he take? That person came in, that prarabdha went away. That jiva. So the bhakti marga is one for the mukti, for the jiva. Other one is the jnana marga, which is not so tough, difficult if we really try. See, we are not people like the earlier times where our IQs, SQs, EQs are less. Hey, if you can apply our intellects, we are such a sharp-brained people of this time. We can study the Upanishads, we can study Vedanta, we can understand what are these Panchakoshas, what are the three avasthas, what are the three dehas, what is the three gunas, and who is the one witness of all of them. Who is the one from whom all of them are coming, staying, and going back to? This all can be studied. Easy. Through that, then we can slowly strengthen our knowledge of what is real, what is unreal. Water is real, wave is unreal. We are trying to make the wave real. It can never be because it is not real. We suffer. But hold on to the water, it never dies. But we do not hold on to the truth or reality. You hold that. Vedanta teaches us. The reality is Jagat, Paramatma, everything else comes and goes. It has its own place. We value that, we respect. Like I have my value, respect for you all. It has its own place. Plays a pivotal role in my evolution. But not ultimate, not everything. Everything is truth. Everything ultimate is the divine truth alone. So in this way, by listening to Shastras again and again of both bhakti as well as Jnana, हमें भक्ति ज्ञान भगवान के लिए बढ़ा. No one interesting thing I'll tell you. You love it. Our attachment to our family members, friends, makes us, not a sadhaka, samsari, makes us forget the Bhagavan. But your devotion worship to the Bhagavan not only makes you closer to Bhagavan, but which makes you such a sweet personality that you start loving all the people without getting lost or in attachment. हमको क्या है ना पता नहीं कहाँ से क्यों शुरू हुआ. We are forgetting studying our shastras. We are not developing our true devotion. We are not understanding that we have to get liberation through bhakti and jnanam. We are only getting lost in things and beings and all that. Even with our own body, which is permanent, which body without diseases? Body is equal to disease. That's it. We get lost in it, came because of prarabdha. You go through that. There's no age. 4 साल 5 साल बच्चों को भी प्रॉब्लम होते हैं, 1 साल के भी होते हैं. अब गर्भ में बच्चे उसको is getting birth with all the abnormalities of bodies. Don't you see in our own friends and known people? So we have to understand it everywhere. First thing, that everywhere we are not understanding things rightly. Then start understanding as we give a glimpse today. Spend hours not in frustration, not in attaching to the people, not in getting disappointed. That's all nonsense. Spend time in studying Shastra under the Guru. Understand the purpose of life, goal of life, purpose of the world, how much I have to relate and be in the world. Where I have to withdraw from. इसको प्रवृत्ति निवृत्ति कहते हैं. समझ में आना चाहिए. नहीं तो फंसते जाएंगे, धसते जाएंगे और देखकर भगवान हंसते जाएंगे. We are all entertainment pieces for the Lord. He has no need of any TV. Any channel of us he opens, he just sees all our bevakufi and goes on laughing at. Now, why we gave this introduction today is, same is happening with the so-called Gopikas themselves. They had love for Krishna. Thank God he was Krishna, Paramatma. But then that love was having little bad odor of attachment. Little bit, not much. Attachment is not expecting anything from him. They want his presence. But he has come with a mission, He'll have to go ahead. They went. Now they started crying, oh, mere ko chhod ke gaye, kaise ka nahi. Bhagavan sent Uddhavji through him the message. That's what the jnana. You understand that? The tattva jnana which is given by Krishna Bhagavan. Every day you have to study. ज़्यादा नहीं 10 श्लोक ही है वो. ठीक है नहीं? 29 से लेकर के आपको 37 तक है. कितना? It means what? 9 slokas only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In those 9 slokas, all the Sara of Gita, all the Sara of Upanishads, all the Sara of the Vedanta, when we master the understanding of it, we withstand to all inner and outer problems. Wonderful, all these portions. Now, we are talking it for the last 2-3 days. You also have to refer to it as many times as possible and never take it for granted that we have understood. Therefore, we did not study Shastra. हर दिन हमको पढ़ते रहना पड़ेगा. ये portion मैं कह रहा हूँ खासकर for the regular students. Others in the world, the worldly people in our own relation, friend circle, इतने सर चढ़े हुए रहते हैं, they think they know everything. And their own vicinity, they have somebody to guide through Shastras. They don't have their help. आप देखो वैसे पड़े रहते हैं in their own ignorance, what to do? Is it not? Even Arjuna was lost, even though such a close Paul to Krishna. Only at the time of the Kurukshetra, दिमाग काम किया पहले, सड़ रहा था, luckily काम किया. First time he surrendered to Krishna. All the time, my brother-in-law, my brother-in-law. What stupid brother-in-law is a god there. You ask him knowledge. Then Bhagavan gave Krishna the knowledge. He became Guru and gave knowledge. Till that time, he never took Krishna as a Guru and never asked from him the knowledge. Bhakti tha thoda as a God. But it was not sufficient for Arjuna, where he had to kill his own self. We talk about our people dying. In Arjuna's case, he had to kill his own most beloved Bhishma, the grandfather. His own Guru who taught him, who made him such a big. He'll have to kill his own Duryodhanadi. These are the brothers only. But the situations can command us even to that. Even in that crisis situation, what can help us? Only our pure Vedantic wisdom. That is what is Bhagavad Gita. उसका सार ये 9 श्लोकों में. क्या मजेदार भगवान कृष्ण, I tell you, in and through, not only Gita तो straight, Krishna, I'm going to talk Gita, I don't know which language, with Adi Shankara Bhashyam. It is ultimate, there's no doubt about it. But in Bhagavatam, in other texts also, the summary of all of that is given to us in a synopsis form of 7, 8, 9 slokas. Repeatedly you listen to them, you catch it. You will not have time for studying all Upanishads and all. Hai to padhi lo. As you grow in your age after 50, 55, you must listen. After 70, 75, बुढ़े हो जाते हैं ना, मुश्किल होता है. Except some fortunate people who can still maintain their health and interest. But others, 55 to 70 is a time. 15 साल daily Shastra sunna. I request karo. Whomever you love. There are so many Mahatmas, whomever you like. पत्ता फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता. But तत्व शास्त्र ही सुनो. I tell you, main one. Vedanta Shastra. Because that's only final redemption. All other जो कथाएं बताते हैं, उपासना कराते हैं, ये करो वो दुख हो जाएगा, ये करो, they're all temporary. They themselves suffer later on. Because they also are ideal with upadhis. Tattva jnana ही ultimate moksha hai, even for them. Listen this. When the highest is there, why do we go for the second and third grade? That is the idea. Now let's spend only 10 minutes today in chanting this portion of Krishna's Upadesha to Gopikas through Uddhavji. As I was talking on that for last 3-4 days, I don't repeat it. You listen to yesterday, day before, Vagara. Any essence, if I have to say, if it is missed, we talk about it. But enjoy the chanting. Let us start from the 29th mantra shloka from 47th chapter, Purvardha, 10th skanda, Bhagavatam Mahapurana. Today is a 970 or 80th day our Bhagavata class, almost. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam Dashamaskandaha Purvardhata Sapta Chatvarim Shodhyaya Sri Bhagavanuvāca Bhavatīnām Yogyo me Nahi Sarvatmana Kvachito Yatha Bhutani Bhuteshu Kham Vayuvagnirjalam Mahi Tathaham Chamanah Prana Bhutendriya Gunashrayah Atmanyevatmanatmanam Sujehanyanupalaye Atmamayanubhavena Bhutendriya Gunatmana Atma Jnanamayah Shuddha Vyatirikto Agunanvayah Sushupti Swapna Jagradvihi Maya Vrittibhiriyate Yenendriyarthan Dhyayeta Mrusha Swapnavaduthitaha Tannirundhyadindriyani Vinidraha Pratyapadyata Etadantaha Samamnayah Yogaha Sankyam Manishinam Tyagastapodamaha Satyam Samudranta Ivapagaha Yatvaham Bhavatinam Vai Dure Varte Priyo Drusham Manasaha Sannikarshartham Madanudhyana Kamyaya Yatha Durachare Preshte Mana Avishya Vartate Srinam Chanatatha Chetaha Sannikrishte Kshigochare Maya Veshya Manah Krutsnam Vimukta Shesha Vruttiyatu Anusmarantyo Mam Nityam Achiran Mam Upaishyatha Yamaya Kridhataratriyam Vanesmin Vraja Asthitaha Alabdharasaha Kalyanyaha Mapurmat Virya Chintaya. Friends, for any question, any doubt, any dukkha, any merriment which happen in our life, any disappointments, any suffering, for all of them, these 9 slokas, samo jadoo hai na, इसमें solution है, इसमें treatment है. I tell you, note this portion, 47th chapter, Purvardha, 29 to 37 shloka. सारांश दे दिया भगवान ने यहाँ. Bhagavan, please bless all of us with the thorough understanding and conviction of these slokas so that throughout life we never get defeated by any type of situations around, inside or outside. We will not get lost. In the flood of the events of the life, in the flood of the emotions of the life, in the flood of the uncertainties of the life. Only one support where we don't get flooded away is the knowledge of Shastra. Nothing means nothing. बड़े बड़े भी लुढ़क गए, पर छोटे छोटे संभल गए जब वो अपने अंदर एक ज्ञान को रखे थे. So just to summary what Bhagavan says, I am seeing myself, yourself as one self, which is that support of all the upadhis. From that self standpoint, I am seeing myself and you, which is not to one. We are always one. Therefore, I don't have yoga with you. Now, can there be any better answer than this, sadhana than this, understanding than this, to get out of the dukkha when in our life the viyoga happens? देखो, वियोग तो हम रोक नहीं सकते. अब ऑप्शन दो है हमको. Two options we have when viyoga happens in life. One is what? With wisdom withstand and move ahead. Or get lost in that and lose your own cool, your balance, your health, and you get destroyed yourself. Two options are there. Many people choose the second one. We have to choose the first one. What is the ultimate in that also? There are very many layers are there, levels are there, as we were discussing in earlier cases. First thing is what? Thank the person who gave us good moments. Now who is not there with us. Okay? Extend your gratitude toward them. And then feel contented and satisfied. One thing, if you don't understand in life, now you will keep on suffering. What is that? In the mind. If you don't put a full stop with trupti, okay, that mind with asha and lobha will go on making miserable us. तृप्ति नहीं है तो आशा और लोभ जो ना मन में आकर इतने दुखी करते हैं और दैट मोरिस्ट बन जाते हैं. Learn the art of trupti. I am sure you will not understand what I am saying now unless you contemplate on that word deeply. There's no other way in samsara than being trupta with whatever we got to come out of the greed, the lobha, or the asha, the expectation. You will see in this very Dasama Skandha, after a few shlokas, Gopika they say, Asha hi param dukhyam nairasham paramayam, that Pingala said that is the right thing. This is a very powerful topic. We are going to study. I am not going to leave this. जरूर पढ़ाऊंगा मैं खुद भी पढ़ूंगा. वो कृष्ण को ही डांटते, अब तुम्हारे ऊपर आशा रख के हम सब दुखी हो गए, चल अब हो गया, I will not. But again they, because of their love, they remember. But now with the knowledge having gained from Uddhavji, ज्ञान के साथ प्रेम रखो, दोनों का जुगलबंदी मजा रहेगा. Without jnana, prema becomes attachment. And jnana is only tattva jnana, only atma jnana, only satya jnana, only shastra jnana, only the ultimate jnana, not any information. Pure convinced knowledge which will not come unless you listen 5 years minimum from a guru, Upanishads every day. So Bhagavan said, first thing is one, I have no yoga with you. Because I am not the Dehendra Manobuddhi, I am the self. You are also not. You are the self. As a self, you are one. Bhagavan is established. You have no option. नहीं तो वो भी हमारी तरह संसार वो के रोते रहते, मैं गोपिका को छोड़ के आया हूँ करके. And then he will leave Mathura, he will go to Dwaraka, then again he will cry. He will not stay in Dwaraka. वहाँ तो सारे आधो 10 लाख या 20 लाख लोग एक दूसरे को मार के चले गए वो लोग. You have seen all that story. More Vishada. In Atma, there is no problem. In Anatma, the only problem is no solution. सुनो ऐसे बातों को. Don't think that not required. Don't think that I can't understand. Very required. You will put effort. You will understand as early as possible. Second thing, what he said, कि how the whole world beautiful it is. I myself, भगवान की बात पहले सुनो. He says, I am the one with my own Shakti doing the Srushti Sthiti Laya. We don't have Srushti Sthiti Laya Shakti like Ishvara as a Jiva. As a Jiva, I have to be devotee only to the Bhagavan all the time. Okay? But this much we can understand, that the Paramatma, who is beyond his own Maya Shakti, with which he is creating the Jagatu, that Swarupa Paramatma is Satchidananda. From that standpoint, we are also the same. ईश्वर का जीव के रूप में हमें उपासना करना है, तत्व के दृष्टि से जिस तत्व में ईश्वर है उसी तत्व में हमको भी रहना है. So Bhagavan told that I am with my own Maya creating the world. You and I cannot say. We can say with our murkhata we have created our own samsara. For the Lord is not samsara because his Maya Shakti and all three gunas are in his control. हमको तो कुछ भी अपने कंट्रोल में नहीं होता. Therefore we are bound by our own prakriti. It's a big topic it is. So we listen from Lord, he says, I am the creator, maintainer, dissolver. अरे ऐसे कितने कितने अवतारों में कितने बार गोपिकाओं से मैंने खेला. There's some people 300 times they do Duryodhana ka natak on the stage, Ravanasur ka natak, or Lord Krishna, Rama, same thing. Bhagavan ने इतना बार किया. So nothing new. He will not be attached. ये सब खेल चल रहा है. Now this 31 shloka is the only one. Today I'll talk for 5 minutes and leave you. Ki Atma Jnanamayaha Shuddhaha Vyatiriktaha Agunanvayaha Sushupti Swapna Jagrat Bhirmayavrti Vriyate. What we did today in our introduction, only thing liberates is our Atma Jnana. Only 4 things here Bhagavan keh rahe. Atma Jnanamayaha, Atma Shuddhaha, Atma Vyatiriktaha, Atma Agunanvayaha. Jnanamaya is pure consciousness, not conscious of something. But to reach to that conscious self, you have to do a lot of meditation, lot of japa, lot of concentration of the mind. Correct? Then recognize your identity, the consciousness. Second is what? Shuddha. Shuddhi of Atma is never the ignorance or the Maya touches it. Pure it is, immaculate, nothing can touch to pollute it. Third one, Vyatiriktaha. We are seeing it in the morning class. Anna, Prana, Mano, Vijnana, Anandamaya se Vyatirikta hai. Or तीनों अवस्थाओं से व्यतिरिक्त है. Fourth one is Agunanvayaha. None of the 3 gunas can touch it. That self is me actually. Keep on becoming thorough in this knowledge. Just you study medicine to become doctor, you study law to become lawyer, engineering. अभी तुम अपना आत्मज्ञान भी पढ़ो. You are the self that first of all. Become a self, then in the world do the natak of doctor or lawyer, engineer, you will not bind. Like Lord Krishna, he knows he is a self. Then he came as a child to Devakas Deva. In 5 minutes he had to get separated. Then he grew up in foster parent Nanda Yashoda. Then he have to leave them also. Come, abhi naya parents batane. How then throughout life some other Rakshasa attacking, so many blemishes to him. Some natak he played only after himself knowing that he is the self. Okay, this much is good. Then 2 thoughts today we'll share, but tomorrow we'll talk elaborately. Bhagavan says, I kept you away, left you in a Vrindavan. I came away because at the mind level you have to come closer to me. At the physical level, if I am there, you don't value me that much. Therefore, because at the mind level you can permanently also contact. Because mind is with you, but other person at physical level he cannot be. Cannot be. It's like some people prayed. मेरा ये वाले कोई भी है मदर हो फादर हो भाई जीना है भगवान ने कहा जी लो. But she lived only in coma for 6 years. I know one lady, 8 years she is still in coma. Now how misery, naraka to the family members there, hospitalized and all. मत पूछो ऐसे. अच्छा रिलेशन हो जाए, everybody should continue their spiritual evolution. This should be your path. Don't create you as an obstruction in others' path by yourself getting attached to them. Don't you also get attached that way. Anyway, so main point what I am saying, when you are away from me, you can devote to me more. That is why I left you. Now remember me. I gave you Tattva Jnanam. I gave you glimpses of experiences. That experience should remind you me of my greatness. And thus you develop respect and reverence, not attachment. So to Tattva Jnana I am giving you, at the level of Tattva Jnana, you and I are always one. This way, get liberated from that commotion. That's what Krishna's Upadesha. For some 10 minutes, it requires explanation. Tomorrow we'll study. थोड़ा मास्टर करेंगे इस विषय को. थैंक यू. ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. We have now the 12th skandha also. Very, very powerful shlokas. 5-10 minutes only we do it. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam. Hmm. Hmm. अथ द्वादशस्कन्धः आवासश्च निरोधश्च यतश्चाध्यवसीयते स आश्रयः परं ब्रह्म परमात्मेति शब्दते ॐ अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः श्रीशुक उवाच chant from this shloka only. Sutah sankirtitodhyatah पूजितश्चादृतोऽपि वा नृणान्धुनोति भगवान् हृत्स्थो जन्मायुता शुभम् यथा हेम्निस्थितो वह्निः दुर्वर्णं हन्ति धातुजम् एवमात्मगतो विष्णुः योगिनाम् अशुभाशयम् विद्यातपप्राणनिरोधमैत्री तीर्थाभिषेकव्रतदानजप्यैः नात्यन्तशुद्धिं लभतेऽन्तरात्मा यथा हृदिस्ते भगवत्यनन्ते तस्मात् सर्वात्मना राजन् हृदिस्थं कुरु केशवं म्रियमाणो ह्यवहितः ततो यासि परां गतिं म्रियमाणैरभिध्येयः भगवान् हरिरीश्वरः आत्मभावं नयत्यङ्ग सर्वात्मा सर्वसम्भवः कलेर्दोषनिधे राजन् अस्ति ह्येको महान् गुणः कीर्तनादेव कृष्णस्य मुक्तसङ्गः परं व्रजेत् कृते यत् ध्यायतो विष्णुं त्रेतायां यजतो मखैः द्वापरे परिचर्यायां कलौ तद्हरिकीर्तनात् इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां दशमस्कन्धे तृतीयोऽध्यायः 1 minute. ॐ नमो भगवते सद्गुरुदेवाय. Yes, friends, it is only the lack of our preparation of the mind. It is only the lack of our prepared mind applying to the study of Shastras that we are missing the art of beautifully living life for all joys and fulfillments. Prepare the mind with little purity, shraddha, and concentration, and use this mind to study the Shastra, which such a clearly mentions to us what to achieve and what to do. What to achieve and for that what to do. There's no, I tell you, it's sometimes what happens even to the acharyas, all of us who are speaking. How to convey such simple things to the people who are not ready to receive, ready to receive. कहाँ भाग रहे हो? Where are you getting lost in the world by not making your minds available to us? We want to give you the amrita. We want to give the nectar of knowledge which gives us liberation, but we are lost in our own whims and fancies. इसलिए ना आज से एक प्रार्थना करो, भगवान मैं भटक न जाऊं, मैं मेरे गुरु के द्वारा आपके कहे शास्त्रों को समझूं सुनूं. Like that, if you daily do prayer, our mind gets tuned, and then here, in few slokas, just now we saw in the 10th skandam, now in the 12th also, only in few words, Bhagavan is giving us the best of it, ultimate of it. And then why don't you understand? One is no preparation. Second is no faith in the Guru. Third, no faith in Shastra. Fourth, no faith in the Bhagavan. No, this is a problem we are in. We have to find a solution for it. That is why have faith in Bhagavan and His goodwill and blessings for us. Have faith in the Shastra. They are meant only to liberate us. Have faith in the Guru and his Satsanga, that he is not a selfish person. He is not giving us these guidance and direction for any of his purpose or personal. It is for us only. And with that mindset, when we listen, it's all a million times same example we tell. Why the children don't listen to parents? And ये कहाँ से चल रहा है? शुरुआत से सृष्टि के आदि से. Here they don't have faith in parents. And why do they listen to their stupid friends? Only because they have faith there. Therefore, whether you listen or not depends on do you have faith or not. But what you listen depends on which stupid fellows you have faith. जिस गुरु भगवान शास्त्र में फेथ रखने से उनके द्वारा मिला हुआ ज्ञान से मुक्ति मिलता है, देयर वी हैव ए डाउट. एंड द अदर फेलोज हु आर डबली बेवकूफ देन अस, वी हैव फेथ इन देम एंड दे टॉक एवरीथिंग नॉनसेंस ओनली, नथिंग ऑफ स्पिरिचुअलिटी, नथिंग ऑफ लिबरेशन, एंड वी हैव फेथ इन देम. Unless this mistake we don't rectify. Technically, this is called as asatsanga and satsanga. I don't say dussanga because they're all our own friends and relatives and all. It is not dussanga, but it is not satsanga also. It is asatsanga where there is futility. तो दिमाग को थोड़ा तेज करके शास्त्र ज्ञान के द्वारा अपने आप को मुक्ति की तरफ ले जाओ. दैट इज बेटर. नो, दैट इज पॉसिबल ओनली थ्रू सत्संग. दिस ऑल इज कॉल्ड एज satsanga. Binu satu sanga viveka na hoi. And pray to the Lord because only by God's grace the big viveka that comes. Rama Krupa vino sulabuna soi. Without Rama Krupa, no satsang. Without satsang, no viveka. Without viveka, no adhyatmika pragati. I'm telling this with little of fill up the blanks. Those are regularly listening, they just catch it. Now, what is the goal? Remove all the kalimala from the heart and see the pure, happy, bliss state in the heart. How to do that, sir? You and I cannot do. Then who can do, sir? Lord. How to do, sir? How the Lord does it? Make him establish in your heart, give him the chavi. It is not at all difficult. Like when exercise we do for 10 seconds. Right now, all of you, close your eyes. Just remember Lord Krishna. Let us say with the flute in the hand. Say just 3 times, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Then say, oh Lord, I am giving charge of my heart to you. Please remove all the Kali dosha from it. Okay? Where is the Kali dosha? Dekho, instantaneously you can feel it. After doing it for 10 seconds, you can see there is no Kali dosha in the mind. Mind is calm, quiet. There is no raga, dvesha, kama, ahankara, krodha. Kuch nahi. Again karo. Is it not? Again and again, be in that. Establish the Lord in the heart, give him chavi, ask him, remove all the Kali dosha, all the maya, all the ajnanam. Give me with pure devotion to you, selfless prema to all, and knowledge of the self to me. Okay? Self-knowledge, devotion to him, prema to the others, service, selfless prema. All our prema, we suffer no attachment. That's why when somebody dies, you can see that person never cries for that person. Why did you leave me and go? So you should serve me some more time. But kar karke thak gaya, isliye mar raha hu. That fellow left because he's fed up of this fellow. But they say, aur 10 saal ruko, aur 40 saal ruko, I want to take all things from you. This is what is the selfish attachment. We call it as love. That's an ignorance. Is it not? That's an ignorance. The pure love with the service orientation with the people and the devotion to God, Atma Jnana. इसमें basic है Atma Jnana. Why Atma Jnana? Because when you discover the Atma, it is Ananda Swarupa. When you are Anandina, you don't depend on others. Then you can love selflessly. So you can be devoted to the Lord without again asking him anything. That becomes prema for bhakti seka, prema for prema seka. Because I want nothing. Why? I have discovered myself, which is bliss. इसलिए आत्मज्ञानी ही लोक का प्रेमी बन सकता है. आत्मज्ञानी ही भक्त बन सकता नहीं है तो प्रेमा एंड भक्ति they become bhakti becomes vyapara. We do puja to ask something and prema become asakt. दोनों बाइंड करते हैं. What we are all running for is Ananda. Ananda is in your own self. Discover it. You are filled with that Ananda. So then, what I am doing in the world, either serving the people with love or worshipping the Lord with devotion. Passing the time, that's it. Life is just to pass time after the jnanam. Mm. So here we are told Shrutaha, Sankirtitaha, Dhyataha, Ujitaschadatopiva. Nunam dhunoti Bhagavan, Hrustaha Janmahita Ashabham. So thousands of lives of impurity also, Lord will just wash away if we can establish Him in our hearts. Then Shukadevji gave the list of all other upasanas, everything. He says, no, only the Lord made in your heart established can give that complete purity, clarity. Nothing else can purify heart. यहाँ सुखदेव जी लास्ट में परीक्षित जी को कोई अल्टरनेटिव नहीं दे रहे, कोई चांस नहीं दे रहे. Ruthlessly is saying, you establish God in your heart, only God. Then only all the nonsense goes away. Only two nonsenses we have already seen. Considering ourselves as Jiva by identifying the Upadhis and looking everybody from the Upadhi standpoint as a related person and expecting something. It will never come, you suffer. And they expect from something from you, you can't give that, then they suffer. Both ways. गलती से गफलत से कभी मिल जाता है ना, मैं जो चाहता हूँ आप दिए, आप जो हमें दिया, तो फिर वो अटैचमेंट होती है. देन वी वांट इट एवरी टाइम. गलतियां बार बार नहीं होते ना. Is it not? Suddenly you came to the class. Then I should be surprised. अरे क्यों आए लोग? Then only tomorrow if you don't come, I'm not worried. I say that they are awakened in one class, so they are not coming. I am happy. Okay, now which will take time. Right now तो नहीं. So what is the thought is, परीक्षित को भगवान बता रहे, हम सबके लिए important, very. You are going to die, my Parikshit. Other than taking Lord's name, making him establish in your heart, nothing is important for you. Reach divine. See? Mriyamanaha, you are going to die because 7 din ho gaye. Avahitaha, being a very, avahit means completely controlling yourself, mastering yourself. What to do? Tasmat, listen this sentence. I'll tell 3 times. Tasmat sarvatmana rajan hrudistam kuru keshavam. Tasmat sarvatmana rajan hrudistam kuru keshavam. Hey Rajan, tasmat sarvatmana keshavam hrudistam kuru. By all means, hey Raja, make in your heart place only for Keshava. Now you are going to die. And the whole Shastra is what? मरने के टाइम जो सोचते हुए जाओगे वहां जाते हो. Clear? Where whatever you think while leaving the body, there you go. So anything other than God you do, again you fall into the trap of samsara. Mriyamanaha avahitaha ho, avahit hokar sarvatmana, by all your efforts, तुम्हारा पूरा हिम्मत हौसला ताकत लगाकर भगवान का ही हृदय में बिठाओ बस. Nothing important. Then what will happen to you? Tato yasi param gatem. You will reach moksha gati only. And all of us also. Parikshit is more lucky. 7 days he is told that he will live. हमको तो 1 मिनट का ठिकाना नहीं. पता नहीं कब क्या हो सकता है. Any moment बैठे बैठे शरीर छोड़ रहे हैं आजकल लोग. So all that time we have to be doing this. Okay, same advice to all of us. Now the next 3 shlokas, Bhagavan Shukadev ji concludes. I don't want to leave this portion. I tell you ना, इतना important है हमको. ये ही knowledge हमको strength देता है. Knowledge is the only irresistible strength, nothing else. Only our own gained knowledge, not I gave you, you never took, then it felt there. मैंने यूज नहीं किया, आपको दे दी, आपको जरूरत नहीं है, आपने छोड़ दी. जैसे कोई चाय देता है, मेरे को नहीं लेना, आप लोग मेरे को नहीं चाहिए, दोनों मिलकर नॉलेज हम क्या है ना, शास्त्र से मैं ले रहा हूँ, आपको दे रहा हूँ, एज यू आई डोंट वांट इट, एंड यू आर टेकिंग, यू नेवर वांट, यू इज कीपिंग अगेन इन द शास्त्र. शास्त्र इज वेरी हैप्पी, अम्मा मेरा ज्ञान मेरे को वापस आ गया. Not that the deeply I have to be convinced of this knowledge as early as possible when we are good and hale and hearty and healthy. पहले अपने रियलिटी द तत्व ज्ञान को पहले पकड़ो. इसी तरह दिस्त ज्ञान हृदयस्थ करो भगवान को. Nothing else, nothing. All the time, especially while leaving the body. Now, one final thing I tell you, no, when somebody very close to die, dies, no, close, I can't live without you, I will go with you. This nonsense I am correcting today. You may, out of your attachment to that person, commit suicide and die, but you won't meet again. He must be born in a Devaloka because of his puja and all. You may be a buffalo. It can be other way around also. Already that jiva must have gone through many shariras. Within minutes, within seconds hota hai wo. He can't remember. Do you remember who are our earlier parents or friends or relatives? वो जीव यहीं भटक रहे होंगे. With the deha, the relations are there. But for the jiva, his own evolution is there. There is no relation. So when the jiva leaves this body, therefore all the relation in this body leaves. According to prarabdha, then he will be put in other sharira, and those who have prarabdha with him, they will be with him as long as again prarabdha allows. Therefore, don't be in a funny notion कि somebody died, your own close, you will die. नहीं वो पीछे मुड़ेंगे मैं आपको छोड़ के गया आराम से जा रहा है वो जाने दो उसको. Then I'll tell you another rahasya. Out of thousand runanubandha, how much you are close that maybe it is gone. Now, as long as you are alive, the other people are there. No, you take care of them. While doing so, your own spiritual sadhana. There is no other alternative for this. This way we have to help ourselves. Because these are all the topics. See, in the 10th skandha में वही वियोग की बातें हो रहे हैं. इधर भी वही बात हो रहा है. Even 10th, 12th, Ramayana also, Bhagavan is talking. He wants us to have this knowledge as early as possible. So in all the texts, he is giving us this. All the 5-6 classes of the day. Okay, today we'll conclude here. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamādaya Purnameva Avashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Bol Shri Krishna Chandra Om Bhurvasu Devasai Om Natatasu Neelameghasha Krishna Nitya Jagan Mohana Krishna Bala गोपाल कृष्ण भव्य मंगलम वेणुगान लोल कृष्ण वेदांत वेद कृष्ण नवनीत चोर कृष्ण भक्तजन धार कृष्ण परम दया वार्तिये कृष्ण मुक्ति संधाय कृष्ण मोति मंगलम गीतामृतात् परमः ओम नारायणो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो वाप्रियेदिमेव परमात्मया ओम ओम व्यास योगिंद्र सुगम और श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण शास्त्र की जय. श्री व्यास सुखदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय. और श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तनं गोविंदा गोविंद. हरि ओम. Other thing is, you are close with anybody who leaves body in the mind, afresh. Like my mother, let us say 30-40 years back she died. When she died, she was 80-70. अब वो जिंदा है तो 110 की हो गई. अब कैसे बूढ़े होंगे? But if I remember her, she was young, dynamic and all that. But she's, it doesn't mean that the negative way उसको उस exams को मत समझो. But such examples are given to convey a particular point. Catch that point. Nobody leaves us as long as we are alive. In your own heart they are. Pray for them, do upasanas for them. That is the way you have to move ahead. और सारा झंझट किसको होता है जिसको अपना खुद का लक्ष्य नहीं है. एंड खुद का लक्ष्य कैनॉट बी एनीथिंग अदर देन द सेल्फ. ओके, मेरा लक्ष्य सबको रुलाना. देना पड़ेगा वैसे.